We're gonna mix up some pre-workout, get to the gym. Today we have a quad day. Let's see if I PR on back squats, so just come with me. Shaker bottle, pre-workout, water. This is my go-to flavor of Megawatt right now. Megawatt pre-workout is the only pre-workout I take because I am very caffeine sensitive. Well, actually not really. I don't know how to explain it. Most pre-workouts give me anxiety and they make me actually have bad workouts because, oh my God, this always happens. Like the powder goes in the air. Most pre-workouts always give me anxiety and make me feel like I'm about to have a heart attack. This only has 150 milligrams of caffeine. I do 2 scoops, obviously. The ingredients in this are super clean. They give me energy, it gives me focus, but it doesn't make me have that nasty crash or jitters or itchiness and redness that a lot of pre-workouts give me. So this is always my go-to. I'm gonna link it in the description with my support link. I always appreciate you if you choose to use it. We're gonna attempt to do 2 plates. I got them on the Swiss machine because I don't have a spotter. Oh, we got this. I had pizza last night. We got this. So every day I get asked about my gut health because I show the greens that I take every single day, but I don't always talk about it. So I wanted to talk about my personal journey with my gut health and why I love taking these greens so much. When I first struggled with my gut, it was a long time. Like I can't remember the exact day that I realized, oh crap, I have gut health issues, but I do remember this one time that stood out to me. So I went overseas with my family. We went to vacation. We went to Iceland, went to Sweden, went to London. It was an amazing trip and we were overseas for like 2 weeks. And in those 2 weeks, I was eating a bunch of different things. You know, I'm a huge foodie, and every time that I travel, especially out of the country, I like indulging in the culture and trying different foods. Well, I ate a lot of different things, and I didn't go to the bathroom once. But the weird thing was that, yes, I was super bloated, but I was still hungry. So, of course, I went on WebMD, and that's like the worst thing that you can do. I went on WebMD, and I looked up, why haven't I been able to use the bathroom? And WebMD literally told me that I had a prolapsed colon. I was freaking out. So the first thing that I did once I got back to the States is I made an appointment with my GI doctor. I went to my GI and he told me that I have IBS. There are 2 types of IBS. We have IBS-C and IBS-D. C stands for constipation and D stands for I have C, which explains why I always struggled with having regular bowel movements. So what did the doctor do? He put me on medication. He put me on medication to be regular. Now that only worked for like a couple of months and then it stopped working. So I didn't want to bounce from medication to medication. I wanted to find something that, you know, was a little bit more natural, something that I can do consistently, something that wasn't as expensive. And I heard people talk about greens powders. So I was doing my research on greens powders. There's so many out there. Which one do I choose? So I made the biggest mistake to go to like my local vitamin shop and I just asked the person that was working there, hey, I'm looking for a greens powder. This is what I want it for. I struggled a lot with bloating. I mean, my pictures say it all. Like after every one of my meals, I was always bloated. I looked like I was like 3 months pregnant and it was a painful bloat. It was stomach distension along with bloating, along with constipation. It just wasn't a good time. So I was explaining this to the guy that was working at the vitamin shop and he said, okay, just take this. And he gave me a product. I went home and as soon as I tried taking it, I nearly gagged. Like, it tasted like you went outside in a field full of grass and cows and manure and crap and just like blended that up and put it in a powder, and I couldn't drink it. So I got discouraged, but I kept looking online. I came across OptiGreens, and this is the first product that I ever took from First Form. And the reason why I even bought it in the first place was because it had this really amazing policy where if you didn't like it, you can return it for 110% of your money back. So literally no risk involved. I'm like, this tastes like crap, let me order this one. I was looking at the reviews, I started looking at videos on YouTube, and people were raving about this product nonstop. They loved how it tasted and they saw awesome results. So I bought it. When I got it in the mail, I was super excited to try it. I opened up the tub and it smelled like Fruity Pebbles. It didn't smell like that nasty crap from like the other one. I was totally expecting it to smell like that, but it smelled like Fruity Pebbles. So the way that I like to describe it is like, imagine green tea and then you add berries to that and you let that sit overnight in the fridge. That's what this tastes like. It tastes like green tea with berries. It's so freaking good, but I like taking it with ice cold water. So when I started taking the greens consistently, now here's the thing with anything that you do, you need to be consistent in order to see results. So I started taking the greens consistently. Number one, it was easy because it actually tasted good, but I started creating a habit out of it. I took it first thing in the morning, just created that habit. It doesn't really matter the time that you take it, just as long as you're consistent. But in order for me to make a habit out of it, I just made it a thing. Every day before breakfast, take my greens. And within 2 weeks, I saw differences. Not only was my bloating a lot less than what it used to be, I felt better. I had more energy. I was seeing better results with my fitness journey because I used to think, oh, I just have stubborn belly fat, or I'm not seeing any progress because my stomach was so bloated. So once I started taking the greens consistently and improving my gut health and doing all those things consistently day after day, I saw my bloating go away, I felt better, and I saw better results in the gym. Not only was I starting to improve my gut health, but I was getting excited because I was also seeing results with my own fitness journey. And now it's been years later, I've been taking this consistently since 2017, and this is still hands down one of my favorite products ever, and it's one that I could recommend to literally anybody. I have my grandma on this, my friends, my family, my mom, like we all take these greens because it works and you're gonna love it too. So if you're somebody who is currently struggling with bloating, you're currently struggling with your overall gut health, and you are trying to find a solution, number one, understand that greens alone isn't going to solve all your issues. You still wanna have a diet that's full of whole nutrient dense foods, high fiber. You still wanna make sure that you are drinking enough water and managing your stress. This, in addition to all of that, is going to help you see really great results. So I'm gonna put the link for the greens in the description so you can go ahead and check it out. Read the reviews, and remember, if you don't like it for whatever reason, trust me, you're gonna be hooked. You can always return it for 110% of your money back. That's gonna go ahead and wrap up today's video. Girls, look at how much Virgo freaking sheds. We're having a moment. We're having a moment right now where she just wants to cuddle. But I hope that you girls are enjoying these videos. I will see you in my next one. And as always, I love you so freaking much. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Bye. Don't throw away your overripe bananas. Let's go ahead and make a protein banana bread. This is one of my favorite go-to recipes that's high in protein, great as a snack. And honestly, I just love me some banana bread. So